Hello guys, my name is Amit Sani and I welcome you in this daily PIB analysis video. In the evening these videos come, in the morning the Hindu editorial videos come, and the PDF you will get on the Telegram channels, and the link is given on the last page. And 22nd March, and this month is about to end. 1 week is left, and you see, in this time of anxiety, nothing is going to help you. Just maintain your consistency, have patience. Without patience it will only be an anxious condition, and you won't be able to focus, you won't be able to study, because you will try to cover everything, but that would not be possible. So go slow but go consistently, and try to digest things, and try to remember things more and more, and repeat tough things twice or thrice. This is the way it is going to be. And now you have to put all of your energies, and these are the numbers there you can call, and you can ask for these pen drive courses by StudyIQ. Okay, so you can call here. Updated UPSC course is also launched, and all other courses are there. 60% off is going on. Tomorrow is the last day for this holy sale. Okay, first MCQ: WhatsApp recently decided to work with NASSCOM. It's an important company where they are trying to put curbs on these fake news, and especially in this context of general elections 2019 in India. We have requested these companies a lot, and all the social media platforms, they are requested that anyhow you maintain this menace and manage these things, otherwise things may go out of hands in these times of emotional provoked situations, or these election fervors which are going on. Next, mammals. You see, as I told you, in the group of core data there are five important groups. Species belongs to fishes, and this seahorse you see in the picture, it's actually a fish. Okay, the particular family is hippocampus, but it's a fish. Second, shark, it's also a fish. Okay, so they both are coming under the fish category, so they both would not be mammals. All others are mammals. After pieces, the number comes for amphibians, where these frogs and salamander, they all are coming. So species, after that amphibians, after that reptilians, the snakes and lizards, and these tortoise, dinosaurs, they all are coming under this reptilian group. And next class is aves, where all the birds which are coming. And the last class is mammalias. Okay, mammals. So it's A, it's not E, mammals. So these mammals, the females, they feed their newborns through their mammary glands, and the juice that is secreted through these mammary glands. So that is why we call them mammals, or in Hindi Standhari. So otters, you can see in the picture, these are the group of otters. And whales. Sea cow means dugong, which is found in the Mannar coast. So 1, 2, 4, they are under class of mammals. Next, UNEA, the highest decision making body for environmental decisions issues, and it is the governing council of UNEP. They had adopted 2 important resolutions, and they were regarding single-use plastic and sustainable nitrogen management. We had discussed these issues in much detail, and twice or thrice I have explained to you. YONO Cash Point service is started by State Bank of India. We all know about that, so it's a simple question. Next, West Nile fever is caused by West Nile virus. That's okay. And zoonotic disease means it is actually spread to humans and caused by flavivirus. That is again a perfect statement, because of flaviviridae is the family of these viruses, where these dengue, chikungunya, yellow fever virus, all these viruses, they come under it. So West Nile virus, and there is no epidemic. Epidemic means in a particular area this disease is spread like fire, but that is not the situation. Only one case is found in Kerala. One boy has been found to be infected with West Nile fever. Okay, so it's a kind of a situation where all these health authorities and all, they are focusing on that particular thing, that it does not spread further. And how the boy got this West Nile virus, because it is not indigenous to India. Only one is the correct answer here. Next, Ministry of Finance, they have notified important exchange rates for export items and the import items. And important for us from the exam point of view, that you remember important currencies: Japanese yen, Korean won, okay, Australian dollar, Bahrain dinar, Canadian dollar, Chinese yuan or renminbi, and Danish kroner. You see kroner, 3 countries, Danish kroner and Norwegian kroner, and in Sweden, Swedish kroner. So 3 important kroners, and Swiss franc that you should remember, and Turkish lira, that is also very important, and UAE has dirham, and the highest value you would found here with the Kuwaiti dinar. So 235 rupees for imported goods. So dinar with Bahrain and for Kuwait, 2 countries are going with dinar, and UAE is with dirham, and Qatar is with Riyal, and Saudi Arabian Riyal also, and South African Rand is also very famous. So this basket you should remember, and they may ask you regarding that, and the highest value is with the Kuwaiti dinar, so that is important. After that, the Bahrain dinar. So dinar is actually the most costliest currency here, and the value for imported goods, that is high, because you see 235 for the import goods and 220 only for exported goods. So there is a difference for imported and exported goods, so that you should remember. And this is schedule 2 and this is schedule 1. Okay, it is given here as schedule 1 and schedule 2 annexed here too. Next, Ministry of Water Resources and River Development Ministry's data, that every week they come up with this particular data of major reservoirs. 91 major reservoirs are there in India, and they account for 63% of our total storage capacity, that is 257.812 BCMs, and they account for 161 out of this 257, so 63%. And out of this 63%, these reservoirs are going on now only with 33% of the capacity. It was more than 35% 1 week back, but the consistent evaporation and the uses are going on, and the summers are still not out there, and the situation is very bad. 33% is the storage capacity they are working at now, and every week they are updating the information. As I told you, there are 91 reservoirs, and the maximum are there in the southern region. 31 out of these 91 are in southern region, and there are 5 important regions: south, west, north, east and central region. Next, Election Commission has actually taken an important meeting for the social media platforms, because the menace of fake news and where informations they spread like fire, and they are circulated, shared every time. The social media is heavily misused. So these important meetings are necessary in the time of general elections. And you see, in the RPA Act of 1951, these provisions regarding social media was not there, because social media came very recently. So they don't have any kind of regulation or some kind of law regarding that. So there are important meetings, and 2 important bodies. One is the IAMAI, Indian Internet and Mobile Association of India, and social media platforms. They both are actually discussing these things with the Election Commission of India, and a code of ethics they are committing themselves to maintain. And this is the thing which is mandatory. It's not mandatory, it's voluntary provision only. It's a voluntary code, as it says, the name says. So they will try to do their best for that. Okay, and the IAMAI, this body is very important. This would be a link between Election Commission of India and the social media platform, and they would maintain the model code of conduct on the social media platform also, because it is being heavily misused. Next, Ministry of Defense data, one bridge, indigenous bridge, has been designed, developed and manufactured, and within time, means in advance, we have got the delivery. The manufacturing is done by Larsen & Toubro company, and design and development was by DRDO laboratory and the Pune R&D engineers, and it was by the Corps of Engineers group mainly, and it has been inducted in Indian Army on 20th March 2019. Okay, the ceremony was there in Talegaon facility of Larsen & Toubro Limited. So this is a private company, Larsen & Toubro. It has manufactured it and designed and development by DRDO and the Corps of Engineers. So that is important. And Make in India is supported here because it is all indigenous. Next, WHO to release new package to improve treatment of multi-drug resistant TB, MDR-TB. What is this MDR-TB? Many times I have told you that when TB patients, they leave the particular course of tuberculosis, once they are having TB, then they start their treatment, and if in between, before the treatment ends, if they stop taking medicines, they feel healthy, but actually they can spread this TB to other people, and the bacteria, they become resistant, and it is extremely difficult to treat that MDR-TB when it reappears again, it's a very dangerous form of TB. So MDR TB, and first line drugs are not helping these days. These are not working on these bacteria because they have become resistant to these first line drugs. So second line, third line drugs are being developed, and some are there, and carbamazepine and all these are important drugs which are actually working for this MDR TB. So now WHO is going to take this important meeting on 24th of March, and they are going to issue new guidelines to improve treatment of multi-drug resistant TB especially. And India is the capital of TB. You know, we have set a national target to end the TB by 2025 year, but that looks nearly impossible, and we need to see how do we manage that, because the speed that we are going with, that is very slow till now. And WHO will present the new package at the meeting also. Okay, new package is going to be announced. The theme this year would be it's time to end TB. Okay, and since 2054 million lives have been saved, and the TB deaths have fallen by 1/3, means only 66% deaths are happening now. And what we need, what you can write in the mains examination: accountability framework. We need electronic TB surveillance, real-time monitoring, and professionals, and prioritization of planning and implementation of impactful TB interventions. And most important one are the drugs and their supply. So that is important, and that all depends on these WHO guidelines. Every country is following that. Now the SAFF, South Asian Federation of Football Women's Championship. This was started way back in 2010, and 4 times we have won that. Only we have been the winner in these games. In 2010, after that in 2012, after that 14, and after that in 16, and now in 19 it is happening. And 3 times we have faced Nepal in finals, and again for the 4th time we are going to face Nepal here, and maybe we would again become the winner here. So first in 2010, 8 countries were taking part, 8 SAARC countries. Okay, there are 8 countries in the SAARC group, so they all were taking part, but now Afghanistan has backed out. Next, India has made a history in Special Olympics. These are for these are mentally challenged and other importantly challenged people. And this Special Olympics happened in that was held in Abu Dhabi in UAE. We bagged 368 medals. Out of that 368, 85 golds, 154 silver, and 129 bronze. So we are coming with the great baggage of these medals, and it's a kind of a history. Next Special Olympics are going to happen in Sweden in 2021. They are actually repeated after 4 years, but winters and summers, they are alternated. So every 2 years this event happens, and next Special Olympics are going to happen in Sweden in 2021, and this just concluded in Abu Dhabi in UAE. Now these are the MCQs. Try their answers and try the additional data and the related information regarding these details. I am making these questions out of these current affairs totally, and they are going to be very, very important. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. It was Amit Sani, and the PDF you will get here, and the Telegram's channel's link is also given here. Thanks a lot.